A man was disturbed by tentacles on his arm while sleeping. Jack unwrapped the bandage on his hand. To his horror, he discovered tentacles growing from the wound. He quickly grabbed a pair of tweezers trying to pull out the tentacles. Suddenly, a strange lump began to swell on his arm. In a panic, Jack grabbed scissors and cut open the lump. He wanted to uncover the real cause of this bizarre mutation. As he tried to squeeze the black foreign object from his skin, a sudden wave of dizziness and sharp pain hit him. He gritted his teeth and used the tweezers to pull out the mass. He quickly covered it with a glass container. Upon closer inspection, it looked like plant spores. He immediately sent a photo to his colleagues at the Research Institute for verification, but they said it wasn't a plant. Jack was deeply shocked by their response. He decided to buy several lab mice to conduct experiments himself. After buying the mice and returning home, he found his parking spot taken by a neighbor again. He asked the neighbor to move the car, but the neighbor started yelling at him on the spot. In anger, Jack smashed the neighbor's car window with a shovel. Only then did the neighbor agree to move the car. From then on, the neighbor held a grudge against him. Back in his underground lab, Jack placed the mice above the spores. After a while, the spores' leaves slowly began to open. Jack was shocked by what he saw. Looking at the monster he had extracted from his own body, Jack didn't know how to handle this unknown creature. He put on gloves and carefully placed it in the freezer. Then he planned to find a larger corpse to continue his experiments. He reminded his son again not to go into the basement. Although his son promised he wouldn't, Jack forgot that the neighbor still harbored resentment. That night, the neighbor John came over. He suddenly kicked in the basement window, climbing through the broken glass. He was shocked to see the basement full of strange plants. Although startled, John didn't forget his purpose of revenge. He started to destroy things recklessly, unaware that danger was approaching. After venting his anger, he took out his phone to take a photo of his destruction. At that moment, the freezer slowly began to open. Several hours later, the girlfriend noticed her boyfriend hadn't come home. She stood by the window, shouting loudly but got no response. She went downstairs to look for him but found no one. Fear began to take hold as she prepared to go back upstairs. Unnoticed, the freezer was opening. Hearing strange noises, she went downstairs to check again. A terrifying giant hand suddenly appeared behind her. Hearing her scream, Mark rushed home. He arrived just in time to see the monster carrying the girl. Before he could react, the creature struck him with a heavy blow, knocking him unconscious.